Yo, what's the deal, good people? Biggie Astrology. I'm back. I missed you. Feeling much better. Thank you for your prayers and healing energy. Whew! It's time for the Astro weather. Still not 100%, but God is good and, moving forward. So, this Aquarius moon was kind of pretty the other day in the sky the other night. I just shared it on my Instagram page. It's going to finish up today and tonight around 11, maybe 11:15 Eastern. It's going to enter into Pisces, 9:15 p.m. Pacific. But today, and early this morning, it was still coming out of I would say the opposition to Venus, but even the square to Uranus, right? And so we're looking at the chart at 1 p.m. Eastern, but it was squaring Uranus early this morning and even from late last night, okay? So you got the Venus, Leo, Mars, Libra, right? Mutual reception, sextile still going on today. And Venus in Leo is at 20 degrees, so it's getting closer to squaring Uranus and Taurus. So you're going to feel that the next few days, and there could be some, opportunities for growth, but some discomfort or disagreements in relationships, like all of a sudden, or sudden fluctuations in, your money, material items, right? Things that you value. So remember, this Aquarius moon is emotionally detached, and it's still, talking about and speaking about the energy with your social networks, your groups, your friends. It's very objective, but at the same time, you still have Juno there, so it's also even connecting in terms of relationships with others. Your friends groups, or having freedom in a relationship. Do you want the freedom? Are you having too much freedom? Right? Are you kind of agreeing to disagree? Or how are you evaluating, or how are you valuing? Sorry, I'm still trying to get through some of that brain fog. Valuing, your social network, your friends groups, or even in a relationship, how are you viewing things, right? Obviously the president and then I guess Biden and then Trump are both meeting, the next day and then tomorrow with the auto unions, day 12 of the strike. You still got the SAG and Writers Guild. I just send out prayers for all of them and just all the people still healing for all these tragedies and Maui and Morocco and Liberia. And I hope everybody did well with Ophelia on the East Coast and, this extreme weather. But remember, Uranus and Jupiter are still retrograde in Taurus. So there's still a lot of things around the physical body, your material items, your values and possessions that you've got to contemplate, that you have to actually be introspective about. What's worth it? Are you worth it? Are you valuing yourself? Listen, Venus is direct in Leo and Juno's there. You gotta check in with your heart chakra, right? Who are you, and are you being the regal king and queen of your own lives? All right. And that Mars sextile, Venus energy, it's Venus does better in Leo than Mars does in Libra. Let's just be honest. And, you've got to see, are you trying to create harmonious connections in your relationships? Are you being patient? Right? Are you seeking the peace? The sextile is always going to, be more on the positive side. So this is where you can, be like, you know what? Let's let's just be peaceful. Let's figure this out, right? Mars in Libra is like the soldier and warrior for peace. And Mars today is opposing Chiron in Aries, retrograde. So remember, Mars is in Libra to October 12th, right before we have that solar eclipse on the 14th. And I'll be talking about that in the next coffee talk. And yes, I'm coming on live tonight. I've got to do Virgo rising. And I may do a live for the Aries super full moon on the 29th, or I may just record the video. Either way, I will, break down that for you guys and give you my interpretation. My Libra birth chart sale is rocking, all right? $99 for 60 minutes live over Zoom. You get a recording, live questions, videos of all your planetary placements, all right? You email me directly at bigeastrology@gmail.com. And remember, this is not just for a natal chart reading. You can do the solar return, which explains the theme of life for you, Libra, for your birthday. And don't forget, the sale is for Libra suns, Libra moon signs, and also you Libra risings. I'm not forgetting about you, okay? And, that's down from $125. $99 is a great deal. And then the big shebang, the 40 to 50 minute custom video summary, which is a mini movie of your life, along with audio transit recording of current and future transits, even going to the Uranus Gemini, right? The Pluto Aquarius. Pluto still retrograde in Capricorn at 27 degrees. And that can be a natal solar return or secondary progression chart, all right? And you get videos of your planetary placements. Normally $260. For you, Libra, it's $207. So I'm really excited for that. And my astrology class begins this Saturday. You can still join. We got people signed up from all over the world, but you can still learn the foundations of astrology. 9 weeks, September 30th, Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 90 minutes each class. All right. We're pouring the cement. You got to build the house solid. Solid as a rock, 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 rock. Okay. My singing voice isn't back yet. My wife and kids would tell you that it ain't ever been there. So, but that's all right. But the course is 2 weeks of signs, 2 weeks of planets, 2 weeks of houses, aspects, chart rulership, and a basic introduction to medical astrology. And I'm telling you, this is, some of my former students, I'm so proud, they're reading birth charts for people and getting paid for it. Yeah. So you want to learn astrology? Come be a part of the group. $332. It starts this Saturday. And you can do a payment plan with me. Listen, I want people to learn this ancient wisdom called astrology. So I'm willing to work with you, right? You can do 4 installments of $83. That makes it much more affordable. So please reach out to your boy at bigeastrology@gmail.com. Just, the Astro-Weather, got to give you the updates and the news of what's going on. Libra birth chart sale, right? $99,207. Astrology Foundations course, $332 or $83 4 payments. And that's what it is. Now, let's look at this Aquarius moon doing its disco dance. Wow. Right? All right. And remember, late tonight, as you're going to bed, this Pisces moon will be in a conjunction to Saturn. So there can definitely be a place where you are focused on your spiritual discipline emotionally and physically in your body. Okay? This is a good night for doing deep breath work and toning. All right? Enough of looking at my face. I'm not, I'm still healing. All right? So let's get to the chart for the astro weather for Tuesday, the day of the planet Mars. Lift them weights today. I'm about to get to my weights as soon as I get off this, this recording here. Okay? And that's what Tuesday's about. Run your errands. Get that boost of energy. September 26th, the astro weather. All right, there it is, this beautiful chart. As I always let you know, we don't look at any particular ascendant, although this is 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and you see the moon at 25 degrees. Let's blow it up for you because the ascendant switches every 2 hours, okay? And this Aquarius moon, 1 p.m., is rocking for you, my dear friends. 25 degrees, can't you see? This is what we call astrology. And understand with the Aquarius moon, right, it's ruled by Saturn, the traditional planet first, and also Uranus. And so you may feel emotionally detached today as a collective. But at the same time, there is this energy of mental exploration. The Aquarius moon is really genius. It's bizarre, it's weird, but it's about the future. It's innovative, right? So you may be, even though it's a Tuesday, the day of Mars, you may be thinking of future plans. You may use this moon to do some research about how am I, healing my inner child, right? What type of psychological work could I do? What type of body trauma stuff can I do? Shaking things out, right? And that's with the Mars opposition, Mars in Libra, you see, opposing the Chiron. This Mars in Libra, like I told you, you guys, it's almost exact opposition. Okay, you see the Libra sun, and then we got this Mars over here getting closer to the Libra South Node. But so it's at 19 degrees, and so we got the same with this Chiron and Aries, okay? And this is a really nice opportunity to do some of that work where you can heal some things. Now it's at 18, but it's almost exact, where we can really get in and do some work about how we show up, right? When you have the Chiron moon in Aries, sometimes it's you assert yourself too much, too aggressively, or where you have no business doing it, or you don't initiate and assert yourself enough. And so there's a need to find that balance, and Mars is probing. And in Libra, even though it can be passive aggressive, it can be probing in a very peaceful way where you're like, how am I being too verbally, aggressive towards others? Or, for myself, how's my negative self-talk not serving me? Okay, so there's ways to have different perspectives to really look at this that can be very beneficial today. And the Aquarius moon is innovative enough and genius enough to do that type of research. And this Aquarius moon is in a sextile to the Aries North Node. There could be some things that are karmic and fated today, and for the collective, for the people, that independent spirit, that energy where we're going to keep pushing the envelope, keep being the black sheep and the rebels to find what we need to move forward in life, right? And this Aquarius moon is in a nice harmonious trine to the Libra South Node. So this is where you can look at those friends groups, right? We're talking about that Venus Leo from that opposition a few hours ago, where you can see, you know what? This doesn't serve me anymore. It's not for my highest or greatest good. It's time for me to release. And listen, this doesn't mean you're hating on people. This means that you can agree to disagree or to see where situations or relationships or partnerships, even for business, things with coworkers, where it's just not serving you anymore, right? And so that this doesn't ever have to be mean, but you can emotionally detach yourself. That's what this Aquarius moon can help you do. Detach yourself from groups or people that are not really pleasing you or harmonious or being beneficial for your life. All right. So that's important to take note of that today. And, with it being close to the Mars and Libra, why not? It's a day to kind of really, assert what is truthful for you. Okay. The Aquarius moon is definitely more going to be focused on itself. And listen, we got the Mercury conjunct Lilith in Virgo. So you have to be instinctual about your analytical and logical mind, right? How am I showing up in humanity? How am I being of service to others and myself? How am I doing with my health and nutrition? Okay. I definitely was using this energy the last couple of days, right? Making sure that I was drinking my teas and, not putting any bad food in my body. I really didn't want to eat, right? That kind of helps the cells to reactivate, a lot of fasting during this, COVID number 3 sickness experience, black seed oil, ivermectin, doing all the different things, Aquarius moon, that we're going to be innovative, but also, health, right? The Aquarius Virgo, that type of energy. So I think it's a good day to check in with that mercurial mind, but also understanding that Virgo and Lilith and Mercury is very connected to the intestines, feeling things in the stomach and in that sacral and then gut root chakra. That's what Lilith is really about. It's not just some sexual energy. And so this is also a good day, because the Lilith and Mercury, it's not exact, but they're in that place, you guys, at 17 and 16 degrees, where they're still kind of feeling that trine, to the Jupiter. So there's still some importance, and the Jupiter's at 14, and it's getting close to the Uranus, but it's still some importance to nature and moving the physical body. So do some earthing and grounding today. That can be really pleasing. Remember, Taurus and Virgo, they're in a trine, the easy flow of energy to each other, 120 degrees. All right? Virgo, Taurus, both earth signs. Grounding, nature, earth, healing the physical body. So that's what's going on. I got a ton of work to do. Got to get to my charts and my clients, but that's the astro weather for Tuesday. It's nice, and creative self-expression, right? That Juno, Venus, Leo, maybe when you are really vibrating and showing up or reflecting back to God's source energy from your heart, sometimes when you're in that zone and in that pocket, that's when you can find love, and Juno's the asteroid of long-term relationships and marriage, so when you are following your heart and you're aligned with God, anything's possible. And that's even where love can be possible. All right. So hope you enjoy, Tuesday, September 26th, the Astro Weather. Spit it clever, never say never, positivity. Remember the positive self-talk. You're amazing. All right? You got to walk it, claim it, speak it, feel it, know it. All right? Biggie Astrology. All right, we'll wrap up the Astro Weather. This was fun. I'm glad to be back. Remember, Libras or anybody, you can reach out to me at bigeastrology@gmail.com. I've got 20 different services that I offer. Whether you want the moon tracking, a mini love reading, career, business birth chart, you're ready to boost your business, 5Ds, working on your positive affirmations through your discipline, mini hater chart, natal, solar return, secondary progression, the moon tracking, soul's journey, past life, a lot. And I got derailed, but I promise the website will get done soon. bigeastrology.com is coming soon, and hopefully sooner than later. Your boy's trying. I'm one man and I'm working hard, and wifey's helping me out as much as she can, but we both were sick. Obviously, if I get sick, she's gonna get sick. That's just the way it works, but we're both on the mend, and God is good. God is great. okay? And it's way better being sick in the bed than being sick in the hospital. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for the positive energy and the healing energy. I receive it. I accept it. I am it. And yeah. And my Steelers won. Oh, man. It was a good weekend for me. The Cowboys lost to the Cardinals, so you know I'm happy. So have a blessed day and rest of the week. I'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday, September 27th. And goodbye, Aquarius moon, and hello, Pisces moon. And don't forget, moon conjunct Saturn tonight as you're going Betty Betty by. All right? Biggie Astrology. Tuesday, September 26th. Astro-Weather. Later. Lifting up your soul so you're not stuck on.